Alrighty.
Okay.
In a world where it's a world. That's all I got. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. As always, I am Robbie. This is Kyle. Hey, Kyle. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing great. Life. It's another beautiful spring Tuesday evening, and
My eyes are itchy.
Same here. Same here. Same here.
Wasn't that beautiful?
I can barely see because my eyes are just so dang itchy. But other than that, we're good.
Hey, we get through the spring.
We power through. And speaking of powering through, well, not really. I was trying to find a segue there, but really, there was nothing coming. So I'm just gonna roll with it. Big shout out before we get to tonight's episode to our two sponsors, Zyman Organizing and Wes Woodson, but neither of them have itchy eyes right now. Or maybe they do. I don't know. We'll have to ask them. Anyway, always appreciative of them sponsoring this show and Sports Blitz and Screen Time with Doug and Kyle. And we just love them so much. And their links will be in the description. And yeah. That's what I got. That's all I got to that.
Cool. Sounds good.
That's tonight's episode, folks. Thanks for tuning in. No, I'm just kidding, obviously. Because tonight we actually have a really, really fun episode on tap for you guys. This is something that's going to be very interesting. So as you guys know, Kyle and I know a lot about a lot of things, but there are also certain subject areas where we don't know as much about. And when it comes to Kyle, I think he would agree that his knowledge of professional basketball, leaves a bit to be desired at times, especially when it comes to the other sports.
Wow, Robbie. Robbie's being kind of generous here at times.
I'm trying to be nice.
Good one.
Trying to be nice to you, but Kyle and professional basketball knowledge, it's an interesting slope. And when I mean slope, I mean just completely downhill. But for me, on the flip side though, for me, I really don't know a ton about superhero movies and stuff like that, and the whole Marvel and I don't know, DC, whatever the hell there is. I could not tell you. I listened to some of Doug and Kyle's, Screen Time episodes, and I'm just I'm completely lost. I'm happy they're having a great time, but I have no idea what the hell we're talking about here. So what Kyle and I thought would be fun to do is turn it into a little trivia challenge, a little on a couch talking sports game night, if you will. And so what we've done is we've each come up with 5 questions each for each other. My 5 questions to Kyle will be all NBA related, and Kyle's questions to me will be all superhero movie related.
Yes.
Did I get that right?
Yep, nailed it. Although one question I did actually end up putting will be based on one of the more in the TV realm, but mostly superhero movies. So yeah.
Very cool. But yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing how this goes, seeing if either one of us get any of these questions right, and actually who does better getting their questions right. So we shall see. So let's get into it, shall we? I'm going to go first asking my questions, and then Kyle will ask his. And definitely, folks, feel free to play along at home. As we're going along here, if you know any of the answers to the questions, and maybe at the end, drop us a comment with how many you got right. We'd love to see how much you guys know and how much maybe more you guys know than we do. You never know. So Kyle, are you ready for my questions?
Let's do it. You go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
Here we go.
I cheated. I saw all the answers. I know what they are. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I mean, I know what they are.
All right.
So I should be right. So
All
I will.
right.
So I will be right. Go ahead.
You ready?
I'm ready. Okay. Sorry.
Sorry. Question 1.
Okay.
That was weird.
Very squeaky around here.
Yeah, but just outside noise there. Which team, Kyle, holds the most titles in NBA history? And by the way, these are all my 5 questions, just so you know, are multiple choice questions. So which teams has the most titles in NBA history? Is it A, the Celtics, B, the Lakers, C, both A and B, or D, neither A and B?
Oh, wait a second. Both.
So you answer C.
Yep.
You are correct. Yes, both the Celtics and Lakers currently hold 17 titles. And by the way, it's worth noting that both the Celtics and Lakers currently are into the conference finals for their respective conferences. So both teams have a chance to accomplish banner number 18 this season. So we'll see what happens there. So good job, Kyle. 1 for 1.
Thank you. Yeah, here we go.
1 for 1. Very good. All right.
Cool.
Question number 2. It's kind of funny because this is has something to do with the Lakers.
Okay.
How many teams has LeBron James played for in his NBA career? Is it A2, B3, C4, or D5?
I'm gonna guess. Let's see, LeBron James. I want to say 3. That's my guess.
Is that your final answer? You are correct.
What?
All right,
I will
give this doesn't count, but I will give you a bonus point. I'll give you a fake bonus point if you can name all 3 teams that you played for.
I think I
kind of gave one away just a minute ago, but that's okay.
Okay, this I kind of know. So he played for the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
The Cleveland Cavaliers. That was his original.
Right.
Then he went to Miami Heat.
Right.
And now he's playing for. I just know he's playing for a third team. The Toon Squad from Space Jam. Okay, sorry, that doesn't know. Let's see. I forget the last one. What was it?
It was the Lakers. I literally just gave it away 2 sections ago. I was like, oh yeah, this next question is Lakers related. I asked Kyle the name of the 3 teams.
I didn't even pick up on that.
Names all 3 of the teams. Besides the Lakers.
Oh shoot, I forgot he's on the Lakers now.
He's on the Lakers right now, yeah.
Okay, so that part I missed, and
right.
I totally missed Robbie's hint.
That doesn't count against you. It's all good. I just thought, and you actually did pretty well. I mean, the Cavs and the Heat. So you got 2/3 of that. So that's pretty good. Okay, so you're 2 for 2 so far, Kyle. You're going strong. I'm very impressed.
Okay, because here's a quick funny story. So before we did the episode, I originally, for some weird reason, thought that we were both going to do NBA trivia. So I will say, the reason why I knew the answer to the first question that you asked was because I actually looked up some trivia questions for NBA, thinking that that's what we were going to do, and that was one of the questions I stumbled upon. So
even though I specifically told you
weird way
in the text
cheated.
being like, oh, you should do trivia questions about like Marvel or superhero movies.
Yeah, like you did, and for some reason I think it just kind of slipped my mind. And I was just thinking, oh, that's right, we're doing NBA trivia, because I hadn't read the text in a while, and I'm like, oh. And then when you brought it up, I'm like, oh, shoot, that's right, Robbie did say so, NBA and like superheroes. So I was like, okay. So that's why I revamped my questions.
Good for you. Hey, you know what?
So that's how I knew the question, the first answer, full disclosure. So
there you go. Hey, your knowledge is your knowledge, man. Good for you. All right. Question 3.
Okay.
What was Celtics legend Paul Pierce's nickname? Was it A, the answer, B, the mailman, C, pistol, or D, the truth?
Oh, he's the truth.
Yeah. Very good.
I remember that because I remember going to the Celtics games during his era, and then That's what they would always Then they would always play the scene from
You
Good Movie
Can't Handle the
Connection.
Truth.
Yeah, from A Few Good Men. That was great.
Yeah. Yeah, nailed it. There you go. Good job. 3 for 3. So either, no matter how you do on these last 2 questions, you will you'll be over 500.
Okay.
So
wow.
good job. All right. Question 4. This one may be probably the toughest of the bunch for you.
Okay.
We shall see. Who was the head coach of the Celtics when they won their last NBA title back in 2008? Was it Cedric Maxwell, Doc Rivers, Stan Van Gundy, or Red Auerbach?
The Celtics coach that say the question.
So when the Celtics won their last NBA title back in 2008, who was their head coach? Who was the head coach of that championship team?
Mm-hmm.
Was it A, Cedric Maxwell, B, Doc Rivers, C, Stan Van Gundy, or D, Red Auerbach?
Auerbach?
That's incorrect. It was Doc Rivers.
Oh, yeah.
Doc Rivers, who actually, interestingly enough, just faced the Celtics in the second round of the playoffs with the Philadelphia 76ers. And I should say former 76ers coach Doc Rivers, because today he was fired as 76ers head coach following the Celtics victory over the Sixers in round 2.
Okay.
So, yeah, Doc Rivers guided the Celtics to what up until this point was their last NBA title in 2008. We'll see if they can end that drought this year again as they get ready for the Eastern Conference Finals coming up starting tomorrow night.
Definitely.
So, all right, Kyle. Question 5.
Okay.
So again, you're 3 for 4. Again, really not bad. This is what I'm kind of curious about. Okay. So the New York Knicks. Obviously, you know who the New York Knicks are.
Okay.
What New York Knicks legend played high school basketball at Cambridge, Ringe, and Latin? Was it Latrell Sprewell, Marcus Camby, Patrick Ewing, or Chris Mullin? Cambridge, Ringe, and Latin, high school that is, relatively close by to where we are right now.
Chris Mullin?
That is incorrect. It was Patrick Ewing.
Patrick Ewing. See, I'm gonna tell you guys the reason why I picked Chris Mullin, because I heard it in a song by Wale. That's just literally that's the only reason I picked that answer.
Hey, you know what? Honestly, I mean, sometimes you just gotta go with that if you don't necessarily know the answer. But no, good job, Kyle. Hey, 3 out of 5. Good job.
I'll take it.
Pound it.
I'll take it.
Great job. As I feel like I'm about to crash and burn on your questions, that was actually really good.
Well, we'll see. I'm gonna make mine multiple choice, so just so you don't
So probably gonna crash and burn on them.
But at least
I'm setting my expectations very low for this one, but
let's see.
All right. Here, lay it on me, my man. The floor is yours.
I'm gonna do a last minute change of one of the questions because I actually have a really fun one that I think you might appreciate. Because I think this is actually kind of an interesting. Well, when you see the answer, all right. So I'll start kind of basic. All right. So this is just basically like superhero movies, TV shows, mostly movies though. Which supervillain did Luke Skywalker actor Mark Hamill voice on the Batman animated series? This is from the early 90s. Was it A, Two-Face, B, the Joker, C, Killer Croc, or D, Poison Ivy? Just threw that one.
Well, I definitely know it's not D. Just a hunch that's not D. Oh gosh. So Mark Hamill voiced which villain in the Batman series?
This is a
So the choice was the Joker, Poison Ivy. What were the other two choices again?
Joker, Poison Ivy, Two-Face, and Killer Croc.
God.
I think that was the one.
Again, this is just going to be a total. This is just going to be sort of using what limited knowledge I do have. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go. I'm just gonna go with the Joker because I honestly have no idea.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
You're right.
Wow. All right.
Nailed it. Yeah.
Well, because like I was like thinking to myself, it's like, I mean, the Joker like obviously seems obvious, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if I'm just saying it just because it's like the only one that I know, or if it's because okay.
No,
well,
that's
all right.
It's funny because you think the guy who played Luke Skywalker, like the epitome of all good that's in Star Wars, ends up becoming Batman's main villain in an animated series, nonetheless. Like, which is just kind of mind blowing, but at the same time, not a lot of people knew that for a while. Actually,
All right. I just like I said, it was more of just a guess on my part. So hey. I got one. Yeah.
There you go. So let's see. Yeah, actually, you know what? I know exactly which question I'm going to change to.
Okay.
This is. So next question.
Okay.
So this is actually probably pretty easy.
Oh,
no, trust me.
So now that you say that, I'm gonna like end up getting it wrong.
So, actually, no. You know what? I'm not even gonna make this multiple choice. I'm just gonna ask. No,
Okay.
like it's gonna be that easy.
Sure.
We're on the warm up rounds here. So
go for it.
Actor. Let's see. Actor Matt Salinger portrayed Captain America in a 1990s pretty much straight to DVD movie. It's hilarious. It's bad in all the best ways possible. Highly recommend watching it if you guys are like that kind of style. Who is the famous which famous book author is he the son of?
Oh, JD Salinger.
There you go. Nailed it. Okay, that was a warm up. So you got two. Good.
All right, 2 for 2.
2 for 2. That's awesome.
So to tie you, I just gotta get 1 out of 3.
There you
Let's
go.
See.
Yeah, this is where it gets a little on the trickier side. We'll see.
That's I'm lay it on me.
And there's one that's actually just hilarious. I'll save for the end. It's just a really great one to end on.
All right.
And you got... Actually, I just felt... Anyways, you're going to get that joke later, I promise.
God.
Okay. So, I'm actually going to give you... actually... Alright, here's what we'll do. What do you think is the highest grossing superhero movie of all time? I'm talking like the movie that made the most money throughout its like theatrical run. So we're thinking like, think of like high grossing movies like Avatar. It actually even ended up topping Avatar and Titanic, which previously were the 2 highest grossing movies of all time. So here are the choices.
Okay.
So you have The Dark Knight, A.
Okay.
You have Black Panther, B.
Okay.
Avengers Endgame, C. And D. Spider-Man.
All good choices. I feel like all 4 of those could potentially be it.
Just make sure I wrote that. Choices down, just so I can.
Yeah, I mean honestly like. So you said Black Panther, Avengers Endgame, The Dark Knight, or Batman.
The Dark Knight, or I'll say.
I mean, or
actually, yeah, or Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I'm gonna go my gut here. I have no certainty at all in this answer, but I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna say the Black Panther.
Okay, great choice, but wrong.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
It was actually Avengers Endgame.
Oh.
So it was like it was the big team up movie of like all the series.
Honestly, if I wasn't gonna pick Black Panther, Avengers Endgame probably would have been like what would probably would have been like my top choice for second choice. But I just one of the things where I took an educated guess.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, such a great actor.
Yeah,
and also played Jackie Robinson. I think.
Yes,
in movie 42.
42, great movie.
Yeah,
highly recommend.
Just a great actor. I love that guy. But
Wakanda for life or Wakanda forever.
Yeah, there you go.
I knew it was something like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Good stuff. Good movie.
All right, so I'm 2 for 3?
You're 2 for 3 now. Yes, we got 2 more questions.
All right.
So this is where it gets interesting.
All right.
So I have a DC question over here. Now this is fascinating.
And not the city, Washington D.C.
No, not the city. Not the. So this one actually. This actually I previously had it on Doug and I's old show, Marvel at the Movies. So, who is the only actor, at least that I think I know of? I can't think of any other actor that did this, but who is the only actor ever that wore the Batman costume and Superman costume in different movies? And we're talking like cinematic, like big budget movies. Like no animated, no TV series, just in cinematic movies. This is a tricky one.
So he wore the Batman and Superman movies.
The only actor who ever wore who wore a Batman suit and he wore a Superman suit. Mind you, they were in different movies.
Right.
So not in the same universe or anything. Yeah.
Right.
So think of let's see. I'll give you a little bit of a hint for this one, though.
Okay.
Think of... I'm going to narrow it down a little... Oh, actually, wait, hold on. I should do multiple choice for this one. That might be a little bit better.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to say... So was it either... A... Ben Affleck. B... Christian Bale. C. Henry Cavill, who was the most recent version of Superman. Or D. Christopher Reeve. So out of those 4 actors...
Yeah.
Yep. Let me just write that down. So sorry, I really should have set the multiple choice up a little sooner, but that's all right.
Preparation, my friend. Preparation.
What is that again?
See, I'm between 2, honestly. My gut is between 2 here.
Okay.
You know what, Kyle? I'm gonna go with my initial gut reaction to this question again, regardless of seeing the fact that it's probably gonna be wrong again. But
never know.
Was it Christopher Reeve?
No, unfortunately not. So actually, it was Ben Affleck.
Oh my God, that was the one I was between.
So.
Oh, it was between Reeve and Affleck. Oh.
So here's an interesting thing about that. So. First of all, Ben Affleck was actually, I think it was what's his name? Kevin Smith's first choice to play Superman. This was back in the 90s.
Yeah.
So he never got to play Superman officially.
Oh, okay.
But, so the way I worded the question was, this is a very tricky one. Who was the only actor to wear the Superman and Batman suit? So, the thing is, he played Batman, so obviously, he wore the Batman suit. But Ben Affleck was also, he kind of, sort of, a little bit got the chance to play Superman, or at least Superman actor George Reeves.
Okay.
So, in the movie called Hollywoodland, this came out back in 2006, and there was a scene where he came out and he had the original George Reeves Superman suit on.
Very cool. Well, good for Ben Affleck.
Right?
Boston's own. Good for him.
There you go. Our local Batman Superman.
But did he get somebody glazed?
Maybe.
Kind of had to throw that one in there.
I would love that I would love if he did that in like the Superman costume. That'd be so great.
Bring me glaze. Good old J-Lo.
Love it.
All right. So
Okay.
we're down to your last question.
Okay.
2 for 4.
2 for
All right,
4. You got
let's
this,
see.
dude. So
Probably not, but let's see.
So, all right, here we go. This is a true or false question.
Ooh.
Ready for this one?
I'm ready. Lay it on me.
Okay. That is America's ass was a real line Captain America said in one of the movies. True or false?
That is America's ass. Was a real line. I'm trying to think back, because I did actually many or several years ago. I actually did see the original Captain America movie, I guess if you want to call it that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it must have been. I just feel like, I don't know why, but for some reason I feel like I feel like it's my gut's telling me to go with this particular answer. I'm seeing, I'm remembering, even falsely remembering this particular. I'm going to just go on a limb, Kyle. I'm going to say true.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because you're right.
Oh, yes. I feel like I remember him saying that in a movie, or seeing whether it was in the movie that I saw or just in a clip somewhere, seeing him saying that. And so that's what I was that's what my gut was telling me. I was like, wait, am I just imagining up a scene here?
Yeah, it's just funny because I was thinking about the line, how ridiculous it is, and it's funny. It works so well though, because it was in the last Avengers movie, Avengers Endgame, where he essentially, sorry, spoiler alert for those of you who haven't seen it, but I mean the movie is I feel like most people have already. It's the highest grossing movie of all time that we established. There was a scene where he literally fights himself from the past, and at one point he just he knocks his other self down, and after what Ant-Man said, he had a funny line. He goes, as far as I'm concerned, Captain America, because Ant-Man's such a big fan of Captain America, he goes, as far as I'm concerned, that's America's ass. So I forget what kind of led to that joke earlier, but then after he knocks his his past self down, he looks at himself knocked down, and he looks at his buddy, he goes, yeah, that is America's ass.
All right.
And it was just pretty fun. Yeah, it was just really random but funny.
Well,
I know. You guys are probably looking at me like, what the hell are you talking about, Kyle?
No, I'm just stunned that I actually
nailed it.
Sort of, my gut remembered that somehow. So, well, Kyle, we tied. 3 for 5. Good job, buddy. We both got more than 50% right.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent job.
That's good. Looks like we know more than we thought we did.
Yeah. At least more than 50% worth.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Well done, Kyle. Much kudos.
You too, Robbie. Good game.
Good game.
Good match.
Good match, yes. And by the way, again, I'm curious for the folks at home, if you all were playing along at home, how you did with either his set of questions or my set of questions. Definitely, please drop us a comment.
Notification.
Yeah, drop us a comment as to how you did if you played along at home. So, it is now time to move on to the end portion of our episode, which we always love to do. So for my final thought this evening, I just want to wish the Boston Celtics, sticking with the NBA theme, best of luck in their Eastern Conference Finals series starting tomorrow night against the Miami Heat. This is the second year in a row and third time in 4 years the Celtics have faced the Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals, with the Heat besting the Celtics back in 2020, and then the Celtics returning the favor a year ago. My prediction is Celtics in 6. I think the Celtics are going to win this series for the second year in a row and once again move on to the NBA Finals with another chance to bring home banner number 18. And very excited to see how it all turns out. So yeah, that's go Celtics. We wish you the best of luck and beat those Heat.
Go. Beat the Heat.
Beat the Heat. That's right. That is sort of a short final thought for me this evening. So now I'm going to turn it over to the man known as Kyle and the Sues for another Sues Reviews. Take it away.
All right, so I need your help, Robbie, before you take out your phone.
Okay.
So I'm a little.
What do you
torn.
mean? I don't take out my phone for every time you do this segment. What are you talking about?
No, Robbie
No,
never does that. No. It's more of an indecision thing because, as you guys know, I'm very indecisive. I was gonna review a movie or a show. What do you think I should review? Should I pick the movie or the TV show?
I'm going to go with the TV show.
Okay, perfect. Good. Because I need help figuring out, because I was kind of 50-50 on what I want to talk about.
Okay.
So I will save the movie for next time. So I had just finished up this really great miniseries. I think that's what you call it. Yeah, miniseries. It might have another season. Not really sure. Called Beef. And it stars...
Where's the beef?
Yeah. And it stars Stephen Yeun and... I wish I was a little bit better prepared for this as well. Preparation. It's well. Anyways, while I look up for the main stars, because for some reason I don't know I forget a lot of the actors' name in this particular show, but I know Stephen Yeun, one of the main actors. So he so it's basically about these two people, a guy and a woman who essentially encounter each other in a sort of a fit of road rage where both of them get really mad at each other. One honks the horn at each other, and the other one tries to chase the other person down.
Wow!
And that's literally all in the first episode, and it begins in a fit of road rage, and it's basically about these two people who get so mad at each other, and due to their kind of like fit of road rage, it kind of it unleashes a whole set of events that affect their lives really greatly, and it's kind of a sort of I guess I could say a bit of a dark comedy type of show. A lot of really funny moments, but also a lot of very serious moments, and very kind of it feels very real, very grounded in a lot of ways, and it feels it's kind of a commentary on how people kind of go about life, and pretty much all the characters in the show are very flawed, and including the main characters especially, and that's pretty much the whole point. You see how their lives are and how it affects Ali Wong. I'm sorry. So it stars Stephen Yeun and Ali Wong as the two people who. And and it's just basically they're both fantastic. Like it's probably I know Ali Wong's a comedian. I haven't seen as much of her stuff, unfortunately, but I mean she has a really fantastic presence in the show, and same with Stephen Yeun. He's incredible. He's an actor I know a little more because he was in other material like Invincible. Among like many other shows and movies that have been out for a little while, and it's really just a great show, kind of a commentary on just like how we interact with each other as humans, and how very like these like kind of moments of rage that we kind of get into can cause other problems, and how it affects other people in their lives, in our lives and everything, and you kind of see that play out to a very, in certain ways, ridiculous kind of way, but the show never gets like too out there. when it comes it's pretty grounded for the most part, but you really it's a very kind of like you see the situations play out, and there's a lot of cringe because you're just kind of like really. I think that's kind of the part of the brilliance of the show is like you're not rooting for them, you're just kind of rooting that they don't make the wrong decision. So because Ali Wong's character has a family that she's trying to take care of, whereas Stephen Yeun's character he has his brother, and just seeing the whole family dynamics play out on both sides is really brilliant. So I highly recommend watching the show. It's on Netflix. It's very fun. I don't want to get too much into the story because it's one of those you just want to go in like just cold. You just put it on, start watching it, and just kind of see what you think from there. It's really great. I had so much fun watching it, and the show's gonna grip you all the way till the end. So it's about an 8 to 10 episode run. I'm not sure if they're gonna have a second season or not, but be that the case, either way, it's just a great show to watch. So definitely check it out. Beef.
Good. And where's the beef? That's all I want to know after listening to that.
Yeah.
But no, thank you, Kyle, as always, for that rousing review. Always appreciated, and definitely you should listen to him, as always. And we hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. We really had a good time recording it, and I'm very happy that we both did not make complete fools out of ourselves in the trivia match. So there you go. Want to send one last shout out to our sponsors, Diamond Organizing and Wes Woodson. Thank you for your support of this show, Sports Blitz, and Screen Time with Doug and Kyle. Much appreciated as always. Listen, folks, you can catch us here on YouTube. Please like, subscribe, drop a comment, all that good stuff. Ring the bell. We always appreciate it. Also, you can follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Facebook. Please don't follow us in real life.
Don't stalk us.
Yeah, we don't like that. So, until next time. Sorry, Kyle's computer screen did a weird thing, so just got thrown off there for a second. Mm-hmm. But anyway, until next time, he's Kyle. I'm Robbie, reporting from a couch. We talked some sports and had a good time, and we will see you next time here on a Couch Talking Sports. Bye, everybody.
Robbie is so impressed. Like, look at his face. He looks so impressed. Like he's just like wow, like jumping out of his seat right now. Just probably just to walk away. Honestly, yeah. not really that he's actually impressed, but oh well.
I mean that's 2 minutes of that's real mature. That's 2 minutes of time we couldn't get back. Wouldn't be a pre-show without a pillow slap.
What are you talking about? We never do that, Robbie. We're mature, sensible human beings that never. Hey, look over there.
Ah.
Like I said, mature, sensible human. Oh.